Hi everyone, welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we will continue with the minor scales, comparison of minor scale and major scales, tones, half tones, chords. This is the last lesson before creating our melodies. Now let's start with the minor scales. And now I am adding the FL Keys plugin and opening the piano roll. For the minor scale, the easiest way to find is to go with A minor. We start from A and select all of the white notes. Now, this is A minor. If you want to find the other minor scales, you just need to select all of the notes and move to other key notes. For example, let me find C minor. So when I move to C and when the C is our first note, then this is C minor. And when I move up, this is E minor. Move up, E minor, F minor, G minor, and so on. As we learned now both the minor scale and major scale, let me tell you about the differences of these two scales. First of all, I need to also tell you about tones and semitones to understand better the comparison. I will add now C major. Before that, I am moving A minor here and start adding C major. So we have both C major and A minor, and I am moving A minor to C. Now we have a C minor and a C major. So as you can see, there are some differences between notes. Let's tell what are these differences. I will make the roll a little bit bigger. I'm going to here and just clicking and making this bigger. Now, first thing, what is a tone and semitone? When we go from C to D, we have two steps. One step black and another one white. So 1, 2. These two steps is one tone. And if you go only one step, it is a semitone. One step black is a semitone. From black to D4, it is again a semitone. So here we have from C4 to D4, 1, 2, a tone. From D4 to E4, 1, 2, tone. And from E4 to F4, a semitone because it is only one step. Here I created an image and I marked all of the semitones and tones. Here we have the C major and below we have the C minor scale. So I marked the tone 2 steps with T and a semitone 1 step with S. You see that a major scale has tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So this is the major scale structure. And when we go to the minor scale, we have tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone. And this is the minor scale structure. So when you see a scale, you can check the structure and understand if it is a major scale or minor scale. For me, the easiest way to find is just go with C major and A minor and move the notes. Then I understand easily. Another important thing to understand is that minor scales and major scales have some emotional differences. So when we are talking about major scales, in general, we are thinking that they are providing more happy notes. And when we go with minor scales, it is more emotional and sad. Please subscribe and like if you want more videos like this. Understanding chords are really important, and the most common type of chords are triads, which consist of three notes played simultaneously. So we will start with the C major and the triads in it. So let's start with the C major chords. Before starting it, I will create some ghost notes. Let me show what it is. I will add notes in piano roll for snare as a reference. Just not to disturb you, I am just decreasing the volume of snare from here, and I am selecting it and the piano roll. So let me select here the C major scale notes. Okay, all of them selected. I am selecting all of them now, and I am making it much bigger. Okay, I think that is enough. Now let me go to piano roll of FL keys. As you see, I have here the ghost notes. We will basically use these ghost notes as a reference. So let's start with the C major triad. So I am first selecting C4. Oh, this is too long. I need to make it shorter this time. Okay, that should be enough. So I selected C4 and I am going to the third note, which is C, D, E, E. And then I am selecting the fifth note, which is G. So I have a C major chord. Now let me go with D. I selected D, the first note, and after that I am going up. E is the second note and F is the third note. So I am selecting F. And after that I am going up. G is the fourth note and A is the fifth note. Here I have a D minor. So what's the difference between minor and major chords this time? Why this is C major and why this is D minor? Basically, as you see, there are steps in between these notes, and C, E has 3 steps in between, and D and F has 2 steps in between. So when you select the first 2 notes of a chord, when it has 3 steps in between, the steps means semitones. So it has 3 semitones in between. It is a major. And when we go to D, if the first 2 notes, I mean the first and the third note in between has 2 semitones, 2 steps, it is a minor. And let's find the other chords for C major. So I am selecting next E and going up. F is the second and G is the third. And again from G to A and A to B, this is the fifth note. And again, I have a minor, it is E minor this time. Now let me go up and select F. F and the second note is G. G and the third note is A. Going up, the fifth note is C. So this is a F major because it has 3 semitones in between. And now going up, G. From G to third note is B. And from B to here, I don't have enough ghost notes. So just to help you, we can switch to snare and maybe add some more. I'm just selecting one of the notes, then when I create another note, it will use the same length. I'm just selecting some more notes. Okay, now I am switching from here back to FL keys. Let me continue. So B, and my next note, second note is C, and the third note is D. Okay, let me select first B. So as you see, it copied the length from the other one. When I selected B, now I have a shorter length. It is D. So it is a G major. What is next note? It is A. So select A. Third note here is B, and second note is B, and third note is C. And after that, I am going up. D is the fourth note, and E is the fifth note. And I have a A minor, sorry. I have a A minor. Going up, now I have the B. Select B, select the third one, which is D, and select the fifth one, which is F. So here we have something interesting. Both the first and third has two semitones in between, and the third and fifth also has two semitones in between. When you see something like this is called a diminished chord. Okay, now another question mark. What are the differences between major chords, minor chords, and diminished chords? So when we are thinking about major chords, again, we are thinking about happy sounds. They provide more happy sounds. And when we talk about minor chords, they provide sad or serious sounds. And when we talk about the diminished, they are unstable or unresolved sounds. Now let's continue with the A minor and let's see what we are getting. I will delete all of the notes. I am selecting Command A and deleting all of the notes. I am switching to snare and I am selecting all of them. I will just start to delete these notes and select again, starting from A to A4, A4, C5, D5, E5. Okay, let me continue one more. So we don't need to return here again. Okay, I have enough ghost notes to use. I am switching to FL keys. Now I am starting with A. Again, this is too long. I need to make it shorter. No. A4 is the first, A is the first note. I am going with C as a third note and E as a fifth note. And as you see, this is A minor. Now, starting with B, and the third note is D, and the fifth note is F. Again, I have B diminished. Now going with C, E, G. I have a C major. Going D, F, A. I have a D minor. E, G, B. I have a E minor. F, A, C. I have a F major. G, B, B. I have G major. A, C, E. Okay, it is A minor, and we are done with all of the notes. And as you see, these are the A minor chords. You can use the same method to find all of the chords in any scale.